everyone, welcome to PopDotComix. It's JoJo coming at you from the Woman Cave in Vegas. So let me share with you my haircut. Yep, I got a haircut a couple of days ago and it was just getting way too long. It was like down to about here and just not listening to me at all. So I decided to go shorter, and let me tell you, it was a really good decision. It's a lot lighter and it feels good. It's just when it gets that long, like I can't even control it anymore because I have natural wave like this, so it's just a big hassle once it gets really long. But anyway, this video is not about my hair, it's about Deadpool. Yes, we are going to be doing a Deadpool movie review. So first things first, I gotta say this movie was very good. It had me entertained pretty much from the get-go. Like as soon as the opening credits come out, it's like laugh after laugh. And I'm not gonna go as far as to say it was just like hysterically funny. It had me dying, cracking up. Like, I'm not gonna go that far. It was funny and it was good, but I guess I'm not the best judge for this movie either because I'm not a huge comedy fan. There's only a certain type of movie that actually really gets me laughing, and that's a little bit more of the darker humor, a little bit more of the offbeat type of comedy, not so much your blatant one-liners, or I'm not much for like slapstick either. So to begin with, the genre it's really hard for me to be impressed with. Sorry, there's something floating here. But anyway, yeah, so this movie, that being said, this movie was really good. I was kind of worried going into it that the humor would be a little bit over the top. I really like what Marvel had done with Ant-Man, so I was kind of hoping for that. I know it's R-rated. I mean, I know Deadpool's R-rated, so obviously not the same humor, but I was hoping that it was tasteful humor as they did in Ant-Man. So, yeah, and I guess I was just scared that it was going to be like silly, raunchy, like type stuff, like over the top type stuff. And to my surprise, it was very well done. It was well written. The guys that wrote the script, you can tell, are just extremely witty and intelligent, and that's what I like. I do like that type of humor. I do like, you know, just under the breath, one-liner type stuff. But it has to be smart, you know. So yeah, that was, I gotta say, it was very impressive in that regard. Of course there was raunchy stuff in it. I'm not gonna say there wasn't, but it wasn't over the top, and that's what I liked about it. They kind of had a good balance of the type of comedy, and they made sure that it was still tasteful. So I really liked that, and yeah, personally I would recommend it to anyone, like even if you're under 18 or 17 or whatever the age is. But yeah, I would definitely go out and watch that as soon as you can. Acting was phenomenal, casting was phenomenal. I gotta say the standouts to me were Colossus. Colossus was a perfect, like, counter character to Deadpool. I really liked him. I really liked the look of him. He looked like straight out of the cartoons, which was awesome. And I kind of wish that they didn't keep him silver the entire time. They kind of just went in and out. But I mean, regardless, he looked good. The CGI didn't look tacky. It was perfect. You know, I was also scared that when they did the CGI for that, it would look kind of weird, but no, it was really good. The other standout to me was TJ Miller's character. I felt like he was the one, besides Deadpool, that made me laugh the most. I heard a lot of his lines were improv, actually, so that's really cool. what else? Oh, the love interest. I forget her name, but their relationship is very interesting and very entertaining in itself. Just the way they meet and all that, very cool. Different, you know, and I can see why they kind of try to sell it as a romantic comedy as well, because there's a little bit of that in it. I like how they went back in time to kind of explain how they met and all that, and it really works out for the audience when you know, you give that backstory, because you just care so much more for these characters and what they're going through at the time. So you know, it makes you root for them. It makes you root for Deadpool. It makes you want to find his love interest again. So I did think the whole villain kidnaps love interest and now Deadpool's gonna go try to save her, like, that was a little bit cheesy in my opinion. Just, it's been done so many times. It's so cliche, you know, especially for a superhero movie. So I wish they would have done something a little bit more creative or entertaining in terms of the storyline, but you know, it still worked. I mean, there's a reason why Hollywood sticks to certain formulas in their scripts, right? Like, because they work. People like watching, you know, boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy wins girl back, blah blah blah, you know, because people just like it. They like seeing different variations of that same story over and over and over, because we're weird like that, but it works. So yeah, I'm not gonna fault them for writing a script like that. But yeah, it just would have been nice if they changed it up a bit. What else? Oh, music choices were on point. I really feel like I might go out and buy the soundtrack to this movie, guys. It was awesome. Just, it kind of reminded me a little bit of, no, kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, in that it's a different world, but you have music from our world, so it's easily relatable. When they play the song, like, it creates reaction, right? So I like that. They chose some pretty popular old school hits, kind of like Guardians, but not that old. I feel like Guardians went old school rock and Deadpool went like hip hop from the 90s, but no, it was good. The whole movie was just a home run. I had a great time. Yeah, overall, if I had to score it, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10, I would say. It was good. And that's really all I can say about it. Ryan Reynolds, I know it's been said, but he was born to play this guy. Like, you can, there's definitely something to be said about an actor who actually has a genuine interest and love for the character that he's playing. It is so apparent, like, when you watch these movies. It's so interesting to see if you just put them side by side, like Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern and Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, and you know, you could definitely tell the difference. Like, maybe he wasn't as into Green Lantern as he was with Deadpool, because I mean, the product is just, it's obvious. It's obvious that he's just a big fan, and you know, people should really take that into consideration when casting these people. So yeah, there's definitely something to be said about that. But yeah, that about does it for my first Deadpool review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, give a thumbs up or subscribe or both. I don't hate it. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.